Good evening, ladies and gents. It's Hilda from Discuss Things, and welcome to a video about, as you can probably tell by the title, YouTube drama, which seems to be very popular as a topic in YouTube. In the moment, I wanted to talk about it a little bit, to express my opinion, and of course to review and discuss some of the topics made by not one, but several big YouTubers, mainly PewDiePie, Markiplier, KSI, and Boogie 298. Those are the four top which I've watched, and they express their opinion on the matter. Now, before I go into this a little bit deeper, this is basically a video or types of video that I was supposed to be doing a long time ago. However, things with my channel haven't been going in the most right direction. I'm a discussion channel, my fucking name is Discuss Things as well, but I haven't gotten too many discussions at all in YouTube, apart from some comment discussions which you can watch on one or two of my biggest videos. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about is all four of the said YouTubers had their opinion, and I want to discuss those opinions without, and I want to make myself perfectly clear, I don't want to put anyone against other or stir up some controversy or anything, because all of those YouTubers in all of their clips made a very valid and many valid points to the matter. I'm gonna start with Markiplier, who was very general about the change that YouTube is going, about how things are changing, about how YouTube is not what it was before. Basically, that's what he talked about. He generally just described the situation that it's changing, and probably not for the better, at least in some aspects. He is completely right, because YouTube is changing, and it's constantly changing. It's changing to the point that some things that many people loved before are no longer there, and some actions that are now here don't sit well with a lot of the older YouTubers or a lot of the older subscribers as well. Now, what I want to move on is to a little bit more specifics, which is PewDiePie's video, which he very well put very well how currently we have a stressed out community, a community that is basically ready to jump and virtually kick the shit out of you with comments, with hate mail, with hate comments, with all kinds of attacks, verbal attacks, which I know he experienced because I've read a lot of his comments, and which I have experienced as well, because some of my videos do stir up some controversy and I do make mistakes. Of course, I'm a small YouTube channel and I'm barely even kicking in the YouTube land, and he also being an experienced YouTuber, he also does things that don't sit well with some people, and he does receive hate, and does receive dislikes, and does receive trolls, everything. I've seen it, he's seen it. However, what's basically grabbed me in his video is that he's a big YouTuber. He is actually the biggest YouTuber, and he still wanted to address that issue. That being said, I want to move to KSI, because they're all linked, they're all linked. Their videos are kind of linked, and I want to basically try to explain it a little bit the best way as possible, even though I'm struggling to find the words. I'll get to that as well. KSI watched Markiplier and PewDiePie's videos, and he actually found no reason for it, for both of those videos. He did say that YouTube is changed and he's changing all the time. He said that he's having the time of his life. He's a very experienced YouTuber. He's a very old YouTuber, 7 years I think he said, or even more. So the case with him is that he is the type of guy who just doesn't give in to those attacks. He knows it, he's prepared for it, and he's quite good at handling them. In addition, he put it very well that basically what he thought PewDiePie said and what PewDiePie kinda said, that you shouldn't be able to express your you shouldn't be afraid to express your opinion, which, yeah, kinda true. However, being said that opinion is important and that you shouldn't be afraid does give some boundaries, because if your opinion is simply hate, simply to troll someone, simply to insult them or just laugh at them, then this is not an opinion. For me, this is not a constructive opinion. And if we are talking about the YouTube community, we should be talking about constructive community. We shouldn't be talking about anarchic or degenerative community at all. We should be talking about a good community where people help each other, or at least when they disagree, they give constructive argument to it, which is what KSI did. He didn't hate on it. He didn't bash out against neither PewDiePie or Markiplier. He just disagreed with them, put a very good argument on that these things happen and will continue to happen and have always happened, which I agree on, although it's kind of the point that it's becoming a real big issue, especially with the dedicated hater YouTubers who don't even deliver constructive arguments for their hate or for the disagreement, who just hate, who just troll, which, although it did exist before, even before I became a YouTuber and I was just a spectator, now it's a lot bigger. There are a lot bigger things, there are a lot bigger YouTubers, much more people who are on that subject and who just go on YouTube to hate. I've experienced it as well. This is an intolerance towards any form of opinion. Give you an example. Sorry. I have the most viewed video on my channel is about an experiment with the Muslim religion. You can check it in my channel. You can see what the experiment is like. It's been uploaded for 4 months now, and just yesterday I received the first comment ever, which was on the topic itself. I have received over 2,000 comments, I think, on that video. I debated, many of the comments are mine because I've been debating with some people, and they just hate and they just preach and they just try to convert you to some form of their religion, and they just miss the whole point of the video, the whole point of your reaction, the whole point of the review I did. It's stupid, you know. You miss the point of why a video is made, and as soon as you see a title or you hear something that you don't agree with, you don't even wait for the person to finish what they have said. This has become a really big precedent in YouTube, and I, as a small YouTube channel, as someone who's just barely starting, I've felt it again. And I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't like to pride myself like with a steady or many dedicated followers, although I do have a number of subscribers. I cannot say that I'm anywhere close as those YouTubers, Markiplier, PewDiePie, anyone you can think of the big names. And I'm a little bit more vulnerable, and generally I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if my video is hated. I don't give a shit if I'm gonna be hated on YouTube, because I do it for fun and I express my opinion. I do believe that this video, even from the start, will get a ton of dislikes if anyone watches it at all. So that's what I'm talking about. People who just see the title or just see that I'm starting to talk about it and they say, oh look, he's a drama queen, he likes to stir up drama. They'll dismiss everything that I said for just some of the words that they find offensive, which is, I don't know, for me it's wrong. For me it's wrong to do that, because when you watch a video, you should watch it for all the content and base your opinion on the whole content. It's like watching a movie and just base your opinion on 5 minutes of it and then just go, I don't like it. If that was the case, half of the movies that are made weren't going to be made. Songs as well, everything was going to be different, because you have to mark your opinions, you have to have highlights, you have to have opinions on different parts of the subject, and generally make a total opinion of yourself. Which brings me to probably the middle ground on all the other 3 YouTubers, which is Boogie298. I really love this guy because he always gives very constructive answers and very constructive reviews and topics to watch. So he reviewed all of them. Markiplier, PewDiePie, I don't know if he talked about KSI, I don't think so, but he had an opinion on both sides. He had an opinion that this is kind of pointless topic to discuss because it's already been there and it's been here for a while. On the other hand, he did kind of agree with PewDiePie on several of the topics, and with Markiplier and with everything. He revealed how he, as being a subject of such attacks in the past, also feels, and that's why he does it. I also do it for a similar reason, because this is something I feel I should talk about. And I know many of you, if you made it to this video, are going to hate me for stumbling, for mumbling, or for not finding the words. Keep in mind, English is not my native language. I'm struggling at some points to find the proper words, because even though I do believe I speak it very well, I don't. It's not a mother tongue language. It's not my mother tongue. You see, and Boogie298 has been attacked on various occasions for many of his characteristics, for being overweight, for being beardy, or for doing some stuff that other people don't like done. I have also experienced several attacks on me personally via YouTube, although of course not as many as others. The point is, what I'm trying to make this whole video after the review is that if you're a YouTuber, if you're a subscriber, if you're just someone who's visiting, please watch the whole content and then make your opinion on that. You have a mind, you have a brain that thinks, that should think. You have an opinion that you can express. YouTube is just that. YouTube is for people like me to make videos, so people like you can judge them accordingly to the whole content. And as I said, I don't give a shit if you want to hate on me for just being blonde, or just being bearded, or just don't have a professional setup or anything. I don't care. I don't. And if I care, I will show it. But if you want to be a constructive member of a YouTube community, what you can do is leave a well-placed critical comment with your points on the subject, if you like it or dislike it, what you think could be better, what you think could someone go without, or what would you like to see in addition, or if you would like to speak with that person. Look, I'm a discussion channel. I would love to make a massive discussion with all of my subscribers, even with people who who are not subscribed to my channel. I would like to set up, let's say, a podcast or just a chat room with audio and just discuss topics all day. That's my vision for my channel. However, I made several attempts to bring people to a discussion. No one does. These are my attempts. I won't stop, but until then, I'll just do reviews and reactions, because these are other things that I want to do. If you have any comments on them, do them. It's not like anyone should be afraid of an opinion. As I said, this is and KSI said, this is not something you should be afraid of. You should always have an opinion. You should always be willing to express it. However, even if you hate, express it with a constructive hate, like hate channels. There are many hate channels who do hate a lot, but they do provide constructive argument for why they hate it, and in many cases I have begun also disliking some of the things I've watched and I thought I liked because I just realized how stupid they are. That's the whole point. So, to wrap this up, I enjoyed all 4 videos that I watched on this matter. I'm putting my 2 cents in it. Yes, I am going to post this video if anyone wishes to judge me on that. Be my guest. I will refute you and I will argue with you in a constructive way. However, this is something I want to do. I'm a reviewer, I'm a discussion channel, I'm a reacting channel. This video actually compiles all 3 of my topics on the channel. So thank you if you made it this far. Thank you for watching this video. Please, and I do please, leave a comment to what you think of this. If you think YouTube drama is something that should exist, because I generally think it shouldn't. If you think there's a way to remove it, I think that if I already said my points, that would remove the YouTube drama. And what do you think that might happen if one of the cases continues, if it's YouTube drama continues, and if it doesn't? That's it. This is a constructive argument we can all have. If you want, feel free to comment, and if you're not, just enjoy the video. I probably gonna get a ton of dislikes. I don't care. I'm just happy that you enjoyed it, that you watched the video, that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. That's the best I can do for now. Alright, cheers.